In looking back at the Irish Derby, it's a race with great memories. I'd say for you, you've won 14 of them. I don't know where we start talking about, but Desert King 1997, your first ever one. Christy Roach was your first stable jockey. That was a special day.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, absolutely. Like we had other horses going for it. I think it could be a horse called Johan Cruyff or something. Could have been the fancied horse. And I remember, like, obviously Christy was massive help to us then, and always has been. And I remember. I knew we might have ran him there, and I think I knew Christy was happy, but just thought like he would be, would run well. And I remember saying it to him about Desert King, like, had we any horse that could win the Irish Derby, and we were kind of humming and hawing, and then I remember saying it to Christy about Desert King, and the minute I said Desert King, Christy's eyes lit up, and I knew then, like, listen, we didn't even know he was a Dane Hill, and they weren't staying that far at that time. So, but the minute, like, Christy, like, I knew by his reaction straight away, Christy thought that he was the horse. He gave him a super ride on the day. He saved him and produced him late. Brilliant ride. But like, listen, it was because Christy had such faith in him, I suppose, and he believed that it could happen. That's how he ended up running.
Did, yeah, because he was an Irish Guineas winner.
Absolutely, yeah. He was just after winning the Irish Guineas, So it's an unusual thing to go that step from a mile up to a mile and a half straight away, So it was massive for us, obviously.
And in 2001, 20 years ago, of course, now, hard to believe, the horse is not started at all, but he brought in a new generation. Galileo, he was by-saddler's Wells. It was a pretty easy watch that day.
Yeah, like, unbelievable horse. Like, obviously Michael rode him. He was always very impressive as a 2-year-old in his trials, and impressive in Epsom, and like, he was super impressive at the Curragh. I don't think Michael had ridden too many Irish Derby winners at that time. If he had ridden,
first one, I think. Yeah.
But like I remember he had him in a lovely position. He travelled around beautifully, he produced him, and he quickened really very impressive, So listen, how would we know that what was going to happen was going to happen? So we were so lucky to have him, really.
What made him so good?
I suppose he was so genuine. His physique, he had a great pedigree. Like, I remember John and Sue and Michael and Doreen talking about him, but they always believed in him. Like, he came from Coolmore's massive rating. Like, he was one of those horses that came in at probably one of the highest ratings any yearling could have, and never let it down the whole way. So it was very, very unusual, really. And I suppose it was his makeup and his pedigree and his physique, his walk, his genuineness, all the things rolled in, and he was just a very special horse, really.
He was indeed. And a couple of other ones that just interest me. Dylan Thomas, he was fantastic horse. We kind of forget about him a little bit, how good he was.
Yeah, he was a great racehorse. Yeah, Kieran used to ride him. Yeah, he used to ride him brilliant. I don't think he ever got beat on him, He was a big Dane Hill again, big powerful horse, big stride. He'd relax and he'd quicken. He used to produce him late. I used to do much when he got there. He was an amazing horse, really.